Hi friends, I'm going to show you how to make oobleck. So you need a bowl, a medium-sized bowl. I'm using a glass bowl so you can see better through it, but I would recommend a plastic bowl. And I have a 1 cup measuring cup. I'm going to get some water really quick. And I have cornstarch. You also can use food coloring if you'd like. And yeah, I'm going to add the food coloring to the water, but in the STEAM booklet that we're putting together, it says to put the water in the bowl first, but instead I'm going to put the cornstarch in the bowl because when I did it earlier with the water in first, I had to use more cornstarch, and if you're limited on cornstarch, then that would be difficult. So if we do the cornstarch first, we have that to work with, and we can slowly add in the water. All right, so here I'm going to add food coloring into the water. This is 3 to 6 drops. Oh, that's a nice green. All right, and now I'm going to put, we're going to try this together. Try to put 2 cups of cornstarch into this bowl. Whew. Let's see if it fits. Once it's all made, it fits in the bowl fine, but let's see if it will fit. It's all dry. Oh yeah, it will. There's my 2 cups of cornstarch. And now we will slowly add in the water. I know it'll take, I'll put in like half of it because I know it'll take half of it. And I'm going to try to stir this together and see what happens. See how thick it still is? All crummy. So that's definitely not going to work, right? We want it to be a thick liquid. Enough where we can ball it up in our hand, but not too dry like this is. Oh, wow, this is really thick, so I'm going to add more. Let me get it. So you can start with the spoon, but you can finish with your hand just to get all that water incorporated in to the cornstarch. We don't want to get it too thin because then we would need more cornstarch, which sometimes we have that extra and sometimes we don't. So trying to make it so that we can, it's still pretty dry, so I'm going to add more of this liquid. There we go. Starting to I wouldn't mind it this way, but it is still kind of thick. I can make it into a ball. Which is cool, right? But I can, it's still pretty dry, but it does what I want it to, right? It melts in my hand. Well, I say it melts, but it like turns back into a liquid when force is not being pressed on it. So when I press on this with my hand, it stays into like a clump. But once I just relax, it melts. So I'm going to add a little bit more because it is still kind of thick. But this is when you want to kind of add the extra water more slowly. It's all incorporated in. Okay. Oops, I'm flicking it. And this, once it's dry, this is a messy, fun activity, sensory activity. But once it dries, you can sweep it right up and it brushes off the clothing. And to dispose of it, I would recommend to just let it dry out and then throw it in the garbage. Okay. So here you can make a ball out of, kind of. It's not as easy though. Start squishing out my fingers. So I might have added a little bit more than I like. So you don't have to use the whole cup to make this work of water. And then have lots of fun playing with it. If you have it in a larger container, like a rectangle container, sometimes the extra liquid goes off to the side. So then you can actually get those clumps that I like. Oh, there we go. Got one. Well, I can make a clump, right? And it just, we have lots of fun with this in our class. When you push your fingers down on it, it stiffens up, but then as you bring it up, it just automatically turns into a liquid. Thick liquid. All right, so I hope you guys have fun making and playing with this Oobleck. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Stop it.